All right, now that we've got our ground beef, it's 96% lean, our mushrooms, our onions into our pan, I'm gonna come in and start adding some Dijon mustard. I like Grey Poupon, but of course you can use any kind you like. Now I've got our minced garlic. I'm just gonna come in, we're gonna drop some garlic in on top of all of this. I love garlic. Use as much or as little as you like. I've got my Wash Your Sister sauce, and I'm gonna give this a hearty drizzle with this Wash Your Sister sauce because we wanna give this a lot of flavor, and this is really the best ingredient to really get that going. Of course, I'm coming in with some salt. Gotta get that meat salted and flavored up so we can really bring out the juiciness of that red meat with this delicious seasoning combination. And now I've just got some ground black pepper. I'm just coming in. I like to liberally sprinkle that. Of course, you can do a little bit more or a little bit less if you prefer. Now I've got a packet of gluten-free brown gravy. Of course, you don't have to use gluten-free. We just had this left over from Christmas, and I figured we might as well put it to use. I like McCormick's, but I'm sure this Pioneer brand will be fine. And we've got one other one. This one happens to be vegan, but I'm sure it won't affect the taste of our meat. These are both brown gravies, even though they look a little different in color. This one probably because it's vegan. Alrighty, I'm coming in with my beef broth here. I'm gonna start just oozing that all over our mix here of all of our ingredients. I think I'm probably gonna put, what do you think, Marty? Should I put this whole container in? I've put about, yeah, I guess this is it. That's the whole container, okay. Alrighty, now I've got my gloves on. I just wanna toss together all of these, beautiful mushrooms and onions in those spices that we put in here. And I'm just kind of making sure everything is coated in what is going to be our delicious gravy here. Now this, I believe this is an American classic meal. Is that what you think too, Marty?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, it's named after a colonel. I believe this was his last name. I think it was invented in, actually, I'm not sure. I'll come back with those details. I was reading about it earlier, and then I'm forgetting right now, so I don't want to steer you wrong with false information. All right, I think this looks beautiful. Wow. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna cover this up, but we're gonna cook this at 400 degrees for 1 hour. Alrighty, y'all. We had this baby cooking a little longer than an hour. Look how gorgeous this looks. Oh my gosh. All those delicious onions, delicious mushrooms. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell this. It just smells incredible. Look how thick our gravy is with all that goodness. And now I'm just gonna get out my loaf here. Ooh, amazing. And I'm gonna come on top with some more of that goodness. Wow, our favorite classic dinner. I can't wait to give this a try. Cut into our beautiful Salisbury steak. Oh, look at that. Perfectly done, still moist inside. All of these mushrooms, these onions. Oh, I gotta get all this on my bite. Oh my. Can't wait. Wow. Wow. Y'all, Salisbury steak is so easy and so good. You gotta try it.